Hello, my name is Jedediah Brown, and today I will be presenting Streamline Records, a subdivision of Interscope Records, who is also ran. The president of Streamline is Vincent Herbert, Tamar's husband, who I also talked about in the last uh, assignment, who A&R executive produced her album. As I said, Streamline was created not long ago by Vincent Herbert, who also has artists signed such as Mindless Behavior. Love and War is an R&B album by Tamar Braxton, uh, or Tamar Braxton Herbert, which features the hit single Love and War, which was number one on the Billboard charts for several weeks. She's also the sister of Toni Braxton, and this is her debut album, number one selling album she's ever released. One thing that I thought product development could have did a little bit more was really push more of her taglines. By the show and the television that she had on We, a lot of people love to repeat her, and I felt that if they would have did more of pushing her taglines on what she says with the merchandise, because as you can see here, only the shirt with the album, they have the album next to. They should have put the album to everything that she sells with the taglines and everything. Her things that she liked to say. They should have also incorporated that. They could have did more of that. Here I have imagery of the art department, and Streamline also has the art department provided through Interscope. The art department's job is to, of course, create the look of the album, the artwork cover that you see on the album in slide 3. But they also do things such as anything that correlates to the album and that artist. As you can see, the photo shoots and the different things that create to the black and white theme that they like to go with. A very dull, um, old-fashioned theme that they want to go with, the black and white and the red. They kept every kind of like photo shoot and everything similar, even though it wasn't the official artwork for the album. Also, her husband Vincent has a lot to do with the creative department when it comes to artwork, because this picture, these photos that you see, were actually shot in their home. He chose the locations and things of that nature, so he has a lot to do with them. And one thing I felt like they could have done a little bit better was put more of her artwork in color, because it gives you kind of like a dull, a void feeling of like really seeing who she really is. So I didn't like that a lot of her pictures were in black and white. They could have put more color into it and more detail, because it looks, kind of boring. The new media department runs all of Tamar's media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but they also run her website and her blogs. Things that she posts, new upcoming albums, projects, material that they're working on. They keep track of all these things. And one good thing that I can say that they did, and I would expound on, is really pushing her merchandise, because a lot of people like to uh, quote her and use a lot of her sayings. So they could have incorporated a lot of her taglines more into her websites and in social media sites. Sales normally look at and take into account everything that is happening according to the album, the singles and how much it sold, and they actually look up tactics of ways that they could actually get to sell more or push more product or move more product. With that being said, I felt as if they could have not publicized, well, new media or I mean publicity shouldn't have publicized so much that she's so married, because a lot of her songs and her persona attracts a lot of single males, and they could have made her more, seductive as, a female artist. They kind of played like the conservative role, which is kind of made it kind of hard for her to sell across the board, because nobody really wants to listen to a older married woman, mm, except myself, because I just really like her music and I like R&B. But um, a lot of people, kind of took ill with that. So that's about it. And last but not least, these are my references. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and everything was covered.